The woman's feet turned into wood. She struggled to unbutton her clothes. To her disbelief, a large hole appeared in her chest. She could only stumble along the street. An old woman immediately came forward to help her. But when she saw the woman's unusual transformation, she chose to keep her distance. Soon, the woman's other foot also turned into wood, and her clothes fell off her body. She could no longer support herself. She had completely lost her human form and turned into a chair. At night, a homeless man discovered the chair and dragged it away. Unexpectedly, the chair transformed back into human form. The woman broke free from the homeless man, but left her clothes. She ran through the streets, attracting strange looks from passers-by. The woman had to hide in a narrow gap until the people passed by. There, she spotted a man. She intentionally transformed into a chair in front of him and was taken home by the man. From then on, the chair always accompanied the man. When the man left, the woman would help him clean the table, water the plants, and write letters to him. That day, the man entered the bathroom and saw a chair inside. The man was as thin as paper, and the home's vacuum robot mistook him for trash. While walking the dog outside, his light weight lifted him up like a kite. Even while driving, he had to grip the steering wheel tightly to prevent being blown away. The man woke up as he is now. His dog couldn't recognize him at all and kept barking loudly at him. He went to the bathroom, where he had to be careful with the toothbrush. To avoid being punctured, he played basketball with friends, but as soon as a friend threw the ball, to cheer him up, his friends took him to a coffee shop. When his coffee was ready, the staff couldn't find him anywhere. It wasn't until he turned his head that she finally spotted him. Despite the inconveniences of such a life, the man became famous because of it. He was invited to appear on a TV show, where he shared the stage with a popular actress. However, when faced with the host's questions, the man embarrassingly couldn't answer. Feeling lost, he walked the streets until he saw a vending machine. The man had a clever idea and simply crawled inside, enjoying free potato chips. He felt extremely happy, but soon his hands started swelling up. Eventually, the man got stuck inside the vending machine. The man spat out garbage from his mouth onto the ground. Just as he was puzzled, a ball hit him. The boy holding the ball apologized to the man, who outwardly comforted him. But the next moment, he tripped the boy. The man sneered, but suddenly, more garbage appeared in his mouth. He looked terrified at the garbage on the ground. Then, a dog began barking at him. Startled, the man decided to punish the dog. He threw a poisoned bun, revealing a horrifying smile. Suddenly, he felt a tightness in his throat, and he vomited out a can. Instead of reflecting, his behavior became more extreme. He loudly berated others on the phone, even cursing at the knocking on the door. When he tried to open it, the door wouldn't budge, and the peephole replayed his actions. Terrified, he fell to the ground. When he mustered courage to look again, only to see his mirrored self fighting a figure in black. Suddenly, the figure appeared at the door. The man clenched his fists, but the figure did nothing. When he looked back at the peephole, the figure was behind him. The next day, the janitor arrived at the man's house. Upon opening the door, a mountain of garbage poured out. This story builds suspense with the man's mysterious encounters and his own actions, suggesting an inexplicable force manipulating everything.